How many car thefts did we have? We had a lot. Holy smokes. No, that can't be right. There was that many car thefts. Oh. So the question is it safe to come to Vegas coming into the last part of the year? It's New Year's. There's going to be a ton of people in town. Is it somewhere where you should go? We're going to switch over to crimemapping.com, which is the #1 resource, which other YouTubers have looked at in the past. And we're going to take a look at what's happening and if there is more crime centered around the Strip or particular areas of town. Because you as a tourist probably just care about the Strip. I, as a person who lives here since 2004, care about the whole city, but we're going to focus more on the Strip and see if that's really plays out. I think the numbers are interesting. How's it going, guys? My name is Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. Be sure to do a few things: like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for future notifications. If you guys like Las Vegas, you'll love this channel. We're going to be introspective and reflective and outrospective and all the spectives you can imagine. I shouldn't have said introspective at the start, and I walked myself into a corner. But we're going to give you guys some good stuff about Vegas. Has crime increased? This is the question of the day. Has crime increased where you are? You find it more crime? Sound off in the comments below. Why do you think it is? Give me your ideas. And yeah, so check out us over on Instagram, Not Leaving Las Vegas, and Twitter, Not Leaving LV. And to the explainer screen we go. So we have our map right here. And this is the city. This is all of it. I mean, like if I go out here into Summerlin, hey, look, there was one assault, probably a couple of rich kids fighting, right? That's the way it works. If we go into the part of North Las Vegas, we can see some more crime. And the one part of town that doesn't have a lot of crime is, of course, going to be down into Boulder City, because Boulder City just doesn't have a lot of crime, folks. Look at that. There's nothing reported down there. But we're going to go and focus on the Strip and where you guys love to go. Your second home away from home. And speaking of the Strip, where I love to go, be sure if you're in town to go check out Resorts World while you're here, specifically the outside, the front. If you go in, I think it's a nice property. But look at the front. That's where our channel sponsor, Pinay Magazine, is renting their billboard once a week out of every month of the year. Now, Pinay Magazine is actually an Ethereum-based blockchain company, and they use the magazine to showcase the global Pinay to the world. And what the global Pinay is Pinay is a woman of Filipino origin. Their next issue is going to have Pinays from North America, and their issues after that are going to have Pinays from Australia, New Zealand, the EU, the UK, every acronym you can imagine, and even the GCC group of countries, which is the Middle East, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, and so on and so forth. They buy the side of Resorts World every single month of the year. It's a big deal. It's the biggest advertising space, I believe, in North America. They're super nice to us. Everybody's super chill over there. They're very cool people. And you know what? They also taught us a lot about crypto. So check them out on Instagram by clicking the link below. Check me out here on YouTube. There's a link below for Not Leaving Crypto, my second channel. And our other channel sponsor is, you knew what I was going to say, VegasFaceMask.com. No S at the end. My wife, Caroline, who is also a Pinay, makes these. And she makes these from scratch, from the first cut of the fabric to when she packs them up and I bring them to the post office for delivery. These are 2 for $25 or 4 and get 1 free. Buy 4, get 1 free. A free delivery anywhere in the United States with global delivery, anywhere between 15 and 20 bucks, depending on where you are. Sorry, Australia. USPS does not send packets to Australia anymore. It's $150 to send it with FedEx. We can't send there now, but check them out on VegasFaceMask.com. No S at the end. Thank you, guys. Okay, back to the screen. So I think what's interesting about this, we're going to ask whether it's safe. We got to look at the type of crime that we're looking at. Now, this is called crimemapping.com. And, you know, I know some of you guys are so mad right now. You're like, look at this guy. He's such a copycat. I saw this other YouTuber do this. Dude, crimemapping.com, you just need to chill out a little bit, is a huge resource. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department points people here to find crime statistics. They either can't do it or they won't do it on their own website, the LVMPD. But anyways, yeah, somebody else did this, but I'm looking at it from patterns. I'm trying to analyze the patterns. We can see some patterns here. You can see some neighborhoods have more crime than others. Obviously, the closer to the Strip you go, the more crime just east of the Strip. But you don't care about that. You care about Las Vegas Boulevard. Every time we see 2, we can click on it and see there's multiple records. For example, right here at the 3300 block of Las Vegas Boulevard, right by, what would that be near? Man, I can't even see. Across from the Caesar's Palace, we had an assault and we had a burglary. We had 3 here. Oh my gosh, a vehicle theft and an assault and a burglary. We had another 3 here. We had a burglary and a burglary and a motor vehicle theft. So what's interesting about this is, yes, the Strip has more crime than other parts of Las Vegas. If you look carefully, and you can see my mouse moving, we can see a very close cluster of things happening on the Strip. That's opportunistic theft because there's a lot of tourists. Look, the theft stops when all of the civilization stops and there's nothing to look at and go to. So, way down here by 4200 block, which is way south, probably that's around the Tropicana, we had a car theft. And yeah, so, and I was trying to give this the benefit of the doubt. Like, I even unchecked disturbing the peace and vandalism off of this list. I mean, if I check vandalism, bumps up to 385 records. Disturbing the peace can just be like, hey, this guy was really loud and it's bothering me. That's 615 records. My gosh. Like arson. How many arsons were there? None whatsoever. How many drug alcohol violations were there? None. This is fun, actually. We can see what the crimes are in Vegas. How many DUIs did we have? None. Okay. How much fraud existed? None. Well, this can't be right. Hold on. Something has got to give. Okay. How much homicide existed? One. We had one homicide. That was at Bally's, by the way. Yeah, Bally's had a homicide on the 30th of November. Nobody told you about it. I'm going to report on that here on the channel this week. How many car thefts did we have? We had a lot. Holy smokes. We had... No. That can't be right. There was that many car thefts. 102 car thefts. Ugh, man, okay. How many robberies did we have? We had just 11 robberies. Sex crimes. No way. Ooh, yeah, 3 of those. Theft, larcenies. That's only a few of those. Vandalisms. A couple of dozen of those. Vehicle break-in thefts. 215. Weapons. 10 of those. So we had a lot of burglaries. Yeah, burglaries is the most... There's more burglaries than any other crime here. And that's sad. Assault. Yeah, assault. There's 105 cases of assault, which leaves us with 110 burglaries. Wow. That's insanity. That's craziness. Oh my gosh. So now we know, right? So then the question is it safe in Vegas? Like, I don't know what I can tell you. I mean, that's a lot of different crimes that are more serious than others. I was really hoping we would get like 200 fraud cases, but no, that's not what's happening. It looks like this place can be unsafe, but then here's the thing about it. If you made this far in the video, give me a hell yeah, as Dr. Dre asks for. I think that any place you go can be unsafe. Your local hometown can be unsafe unless you live in a small township. Any place you can go can be unsafe. You just got to not make yourself a mark for crimes. If you walk around with your phone and your wallet in your back pocket, you're a mark for a crime. If you walk around a dark alley at night, you're a mark for a crime. Like, always stay on the main path. I'm just going to kind of like play sympathetic towards the city right now, but you can see the patterns there. It does exist mostly on the Strip, but you just got to watch for things, okay? If you're coming here, some tips. Don't get into fights with people because you don't know what they're carrying and what their mental state is. People can be broken inside emotionally, spiritually, and mentally because of the life that they've lived since they've gotten here. If you're coming here, just if somebody bumps into you, just say, hey, sorry, walk past them. Don't even start anything at all. If you're coming here, as I said, put your valuables somewhere good. Don't leave your phone sitting on a table somewhere where somebody can just snap it by and run there past you. If you're a lady, do what my wife does. Get like a zip-up purse, because zip-up purses are a lot less prone to people pickpocketing you, these kinds of things. Just use your common sense. And maybe I should do a whole video on that. Tell me in the comments below if I should. But there you go. Is it safe to come to Vegas? Just about as safe as most other tourist towns, I would imagine. I'd hate to go take a look at a map for like LA and the tourist district there, because I'm sure it's bad too. But we can frame anything the way we want it to. We can say dog bites man. That's not news. Man bites dog. That's big news. But there you go. Is it safe to come here? In general, yes, but you got to be careful, especially more and more. Is crime up versus years ago? I have no way of checking on that. And trust me, if I did, I would definitely take a look. But is it up where you live? That's the question asked at the beginning of this video. I'm curious to know. And I want to thank my channel sponsors, Panay Magazine, VegasFaceMask.com, for sponsoring these videos. And thank you for watching. You guys are fantastic. Now's the time of the video where I say thanks again. You're the best part of my day. We got to go with a 3, 2, 1 click. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and click.